Hey everybody, Jim Ingersoll here. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I want to talk today about finding deals because that is the hardest part about real estate investing. As you guys know, every great deal starts with a motivated seller. And I want to zero in on one particular class of people that are likely to be motivated sellers, and that is burned out landlords. Not professional landlords like you or me or people that are doing this full time. I'm talking about just people that own some rental property that are really struggling bad because they can't evict tenants. They are having trouble collecting rent. They're having trouble showing their property because of COVID and everything else going on. And I want to share with you how to build a list and how to zero in on the most likely pieces of the real estate puzzle that may have motivated seller with a totally burned out landlord that's frustrated trying to collect rent and so on. So give me a second. I'm going to share my screen here. All right, so I'm going to do this in Propstream. If you don't have Propstream, click on the link below and sign up for your 7-day free trial. It's an amazing toolbox for you as a real estate investor. I'm going to do this example in Orlando, Florida, because I saw that Disney opened this weekend and I'm thinking about Orlando. So just type in Orlando up here in Propstream. This is very easy, guys, and I'm going to show you the pieces that I want to do for the filters, and I want to stack a list of most likely people that are going to be motivated sellers in Orlando. Now, with these days, with technology like this, it's very easy. You can wholesale or do deals virtually anywhere. You can be a virtual real estate investor and just sit behind your desktop and do deals. You know what I mean? So let's talk about this. This is Orlando, Florida. You can see over here on the right, there's 325,000 properties. Oh my gosh, you can't market to 325,000 properties. And by the way, most of those are not burned out landlords. So let's go through this. All right, so here are the filters. Filters allows you to stack motivations. And I'm gonna stack in a way that I think will lead to a motivated seller. The first thing I want to do one of the things I really like about Propstream is you can do tax delinquencies. So now we went from 350,000 in Orlando to 6,654. All of these are potentially motivated sellers, okay? But they're not all landlords. And I want to zero in and dial this thing in even more. So there are 6,654, over almost 7,000 tax delinquent properties in Orlando. Hello, that brings opportunity, doesn't it? All right, so what else do I want to do here? I want to come over, I want to pull out, I don't want anything on the MLS, okay? So with Propstream, you can do that. You can just say off market. On market, no, the answer is no. Now I've got 6,500, okay? Now what else do we want to do here? I want people that have owned the property for a good while. So I'm going to say a minimum of 5 years. You can do this in Propstream under years of ownership. Now I'm down to 5835. These are all properties with tax delinquency, and I'm going to say non-owner occupied. So now I'm down to 3,747 properties in Orlando, Florida, non-owner occupied with tax delinquency and owned for at least 5 years. One last thing, there's a lot of HOA and there's a lot of HOAs in Orlando. So I want to also pull out you can also do mortgages, by the way. And I think it'd be good if you looked at people that have a mortgage and not the free and clear ones. I think that's a good one to hit here as well. So I'm going to say with at least one mortgage. Now I'm down to 770 properties that are tax delinquent in Florida. And I'm going to say, and again, depending if you're a landlord looking for like a duplex or a quad, or whether you're a wholesaler looking for single family, you can also dial that in under the property characteristics right here. So let me start with single families, multifamily, up to 5+ units, and no condos and no townhouses. Personally, I just don't want the HOAs. Now I've got a list of 280 properties. You can see them on the map. There's the lake, there's Windermere. You guys know that know Florida can see this. There's the airport. And I know where all 280 of these are. And I can go through here and I could select that list, and from there, it's super easy in Propstream. You can actually create a postcard and do automated mailing, or you can skip trace it and then send it to your cold calling team. You can land some text messages or voicemails if that's what you want to do. But you've got the list of potentially burned out landlords, tax delinquent, no HOA, not on the MLS, owned for at least 5 years with at least one mortgage. That's what I would be, and non-owner occupied. And that's what I would be looking at for building a list of potentially motivated sellers that are just burned out landlords, tired of dealing with it, and ready to sell those properties at a discount to you because they're tired of being taken advantage of by tenants. They probably got some preferred maintenance, and they don't really want to go through the process of a retail sale with a realtor and all those things. You can contact them. You can do an email marketing campaign. You could do skip tracing and cold calling. Tell me how you like to connect, and I'll tell you what's been working for me as well. Again, if you're not already a Propstream user and you want to build a list like this in the city that you live in or the city that you're virtually marketing to, it's very easy. I encourage you to grab that 7-day link and give it a try. Let me know how you like it. And thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Again, non-owner occupied, not on the no HOA, not on the MLS, owned for at least 5 years with tax delinquents, meaning they owe their taxes. If they can't pay their taxes, how are they going to pay their mortgages? And if they can't pay their mortgages and they're behind in their taxes, they're likely to be ready to be motivated to sell to you. By the way, if you wanted to be even a little more direct, maybe what you'd want to do is use the Propstream feature right here called divorce. Now I've got 12 properties owned by landlords who don't live in the houses, owned for at least 5 years. They're behind in their taxes and they're going through divorce. And some of these are pretty nice houses, and you can see the equity positions on all of these as well. So you can very easily dial in your marketing, figure out who you want to market to, send postcards, do direct mail, do an email marketing campaign, or anything you want. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me what you think about marketing for burned out landlords, and I'll see you guys later.